No,
So
I've never
anyways,
seen one like that before.
Yeah, so mostly they're like textbooks that are usually counterfeited, but
Oh,
sometimes there are other ones too.
cool.
yeah, so he's got a couple books in here.
Yeah, what did you find?
One goes.
Let's scan. Do you mind if Mama Prophet scans a couple
I'll go
for the camera?
I'm just curious.
These two are the only like.
I want to try with,
Decent
see what it comes up with mine.
So what are you using for an app? What are you using for an app?
Oh,
Mom?
this is Scout.
Scout IQ.
Yeah.
Her own app.
Well, I'll let you go back.
Why is it not scanning?
Sometimes it happens.
Was your scanner not working?
You can use mine if you want.
We should show right now because people might be using Scout IQ and there you
There
go.
it goes. Oh, that's a good one. Now I got to hit live because that's going to tell it again.
Yeah, why does she have to do that every time?
I have
She
to
always
do it
has
all
hit
the
live on
time.
the Scout IQ app.
Are you on database mode or
I don't know.
That's
Steven
interesting.
did it.
Let's see.
go to
Hey, don't put the blame on me.
go settings? You're on Data Plus Live, so
It should be live, right?
well, it's gonna show the database first because that's the
What do you
quickest.
usually scan on?
I just go Data Plus Live. So if it can't find it in the system, it'll do a live search, which takes a little bit longer.
So you don't really worry about the price maybe being a little inaccurate because the
Yeah,
price
no.
changes all the time.
Yeah, and I mean, I'd usually download a fresh database every couple days.
Because sometimes I'll be on the red, and then when I click live, it'll go to green.
Yeah. So,
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, there are.
Oh, it
instances.
does
so what
that.
she's saying is like when you use this app Scout IQ, green means it's a buy and red means it's not a buy, but it's based upon the rules that you set. So you can set what's known as triggers. So a trigger will be set based on the rank, on the profit availability. What are some other things? Triggers mostly rank and profit.
Yeah, E-score.
E-score.
Scout IQ.
Yep. So right there, where's the E-score on this? 97. That means this thing is sold. It's had 97 days, which a book has sold over the last 6 months.
Yep.
6 months. So that's really good to know, the market of the book. And then you have the rank, which isn't, if you had to only have rank or E-score, I'm gonna ask both of you guys. If you only could have rank or E-score, what would you have?
I mean, probably E-score technically, but I kind of like rank myself.
What about
I know
you?
It's not the best.
If you could only have one, if you were only allowed to have rank or only allowed to have E-score?
It might be the E-score, but then again,
Yeah.
it depends on the book.
But the E-score really tells you more of a story, I feel like. Rank is more of like a snapshot in time of like what's kind of going on like right now, right?
True, yeah.
Now the other thing is when you hit your thing and it turns up green to accept, do you hit live after? Because I was told to.
I don't know. I mean, unless I have a question about it, if it's a
Because sometimes I'll hit it the second time and it goes into red. And I end up don't getting it, so I don't know if that's
It's because
a
she's going from
mistake.
data to live, that's why. So
Yeah.
some people like to make their decisions based on what's happening now. For you, and even for me, I don't mind if it goes red if it's not profitable now, but it was profitable a week ago, because that's like more of an indicator of like,
Yeah, it'll probably bounce back.
yeah, because things are bouncing back and forth, like all because of book. Like a lot of times it's good to look at what's going on FBA because it might be in the red, which means it's not profitable now, but maybe the next one up is a profitable one. So once that sells out,
So
and you can
you
set that
will
in for your
get it.
rules.
Seller just that has a super low price.
And you can set that for your triggers as well in Scout IQ. It won't read the lowest price. It'll read like the third lowest, right? So it kind of keeps you in the game.
Yep. Yeah. If it can find the offer.
So you're saying if you hit it goes into green, then it goes to red, you'll still get it?
Yep.
Really?
I mean,
Here
unless
I'm just leaving them.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different strategy for everybody. It depends on how much capital you have, how much risk you're willing to take. Because obviously if it's profitable now, you have maybe a better chance of it selling fast.
That's what I'm doing. I like to sell fast.
But then again, who's to say that maybe it's green right now? Who's to say that 2 hours later it's going to be in the red because maybe someone comes in and undercuts it?
Right.
So you can look at both sides of the argument.
Yeah.
That's why E-score is so important and how many sellers is so important.
Yeah,
Because there's
right.
only 2 or 3 sellers and that thing's moving quick. If it's only a $2 profit and that's showing don't buy, you might want to buy it because the E-score is high, the rank it's turning, there's only a couple of sellers.
True.
So let's show some people. We'll let you get back to work,
Cool,
but let's show Mama
Great
Prophet
information.
scanning.
Thank
No
you.
problem. You're very welcome.
So when you take a look at a bunch of books right now, let's just say, where do you like to start? Do you like to just kind of go anywhere, any of the sections?
No, I usually
or-
start with the student books. Then I go over to the, I may do the art and then the, what do you call it? Bible section.
Got it. Bibles can make good money.
Yeah, I have sold some good ones.